Hey guys, David Franklin here, and I'm with two of our strongest community leaders, especially in education, Dr. Marc Feuerbach, Cartersville City School Superintendent, Dr. Phillip Page, Bartow County School Superintendent. I get to work with these guys. Man, they are an absolute blessing. And guys, I just want to say thank you for caring, because I know you guys well. Not everybody knows you, but y'all care about kids and seeing kids succeed. And not only do you do a great job, but you do it with passion. And so the difference you're making in kids' life, man, I just want to say thank you on behalf of our community.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. We enjoy it.
Listen, now I want to jump into something because we do something today. Is being launched a community initiative that's historic. I don't think this has ever been done. And it's called Families That Flourish. And Marc, I'll ask you, I know you're passionate about families, but you're a part of this, helping lead this. Talk a little bit and say, what's your thoughts on this?
I mean, I just think it's a great idea. The fact that we can come together, come up with something that we think is great for families to promote to their children, and just as a family in general. It doesn't matter which school system, it doesn't matter what grade, just something that we can promote to our families to help them grow stronger, and the fact that we can do it together I think is a great thing.
Guys, we found one thing that could really help kids, not just kids, everybody. Phillip Page, tell us what that one thing is.
Well, the one thing, if you have a consistent bedtime that leads to a good night's sleep, you're going to be able to retain 50% more of the information the following day.
Wait. Could it be that simple that consistent sleep makes a huge difference the next day?
Absolutely. When you first introduced this to me a little while ago, a few weeks ago, one of the things I thought was, well, it's good for kids, but I don't think there's an adult that can argue that they feel better after a good night's rest.
Marc, Cam Rogers, Georgia Power, he actually went to a 2-hour conference. They sent him, Georgia Power sitting there talking about sleep and how even for people that work for them, how important that
Absolutely.
is. But with kids, we want kids to grow. And I know if you've got kids or if you've got grandkids like I do, you want your kids to succeed. Phillip, sleep does make a difference.
Sleep makes a difference, which is why I'm so excited that our community has said this is a community need. This is something that our faith community, our schools, everyone in the community can come together, because you do see the difference. And as Marc said, whether it's a student or whether it's an adult going to work the next day, when we get a good night's sleep, we are better prepared to learn or to do our job. And that the research shows you're 50% better. You're going to be able to retain 50% more. So us coming together and us being able to really talk about this with our students Monday through Friday, starting on January the 13th, tomorrow, being able to focus in on that, I believe it's going to show our parents, along with what they may hear during worship on Sunday, that this is important, and it's something that if we're not doing it in our homes, we need to take a serious look at beginning these healthy bedtime routines so that our child can get a better night's sleep.
So here's what the plan is. Sunday morning, every church we ask, hey, all the ministers, would you just mention this? And these guys are making videos so they can play them in the churches. And then backpacks, get blitzed with this stuff on Monday. And guys, think about, you'll see the flyer if you get a kid with a backpack. Bartow County Schools, Cartersville Schools, the logos, they're working together to get this word out to all the parents, because it does make a difference. And then all this month, we're asking you to help us put this on social media, get the word out that sleep does make a difference. I mean, it really does. Because, Marc, I know you got kids. You want those. You and I, we've talked about your kids and how you work hard to be a parent to make sure those kids achieve what they're supposed to.
That's right, and I think sometimes the topic of sleep, it sounds so simple. It's sleep. Why can't it be done? Well, we live in a world today that we have more and more distractions, we have more and more to do, it seems like, and just the fact that we can send home something that's just a simple guide for everybody, for my wife and myself, for every person to take a look at. I really encourage you. It may sound simple and it may sound basic, but I really encourage you to just take a look at it. A group of people work together on this and take a look at it, take it serious, and maybe implement some of the things if you're not already doing so.
Yeah. Listen, guys, once again, when you see this, share it with somebody, because getting the word out is huge. And today with technology, we can get the word out like crazy and help our families flourish in Bartow County. So listen, thank you for joining us to make Bartow County a better place and for families to absolutely flourish. And Mark,
Thank you.
thank you for what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Phillip, thank
Thanks,
you for
David.
what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Guys, thank y'all for caring about a community.
Hey, Cartersville Uncut. Hey, it's Tim here at Treasure Chest Outlet. Hey, it's a new year, new things, new excitement here at Treasure Chest Outlet. Come on by and take a look around. You just got things that you just never know what you're gonna find here at Treasure Chest Outlet. We're located at 927 North Tennessee Street. If you need a sofa set, if you need mattresses, if you need dining, if you need home decor, we've got it. Come on by and see us, check us out. Treasure Chest Outlet. You just never know what you're gonna find.
SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you find a huge selection of high-end mattresses without paying high-end prices? SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you save 50 to 80% off retail every day? SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. We offer the lowest prices on the best name brand mattresses. SOS Mattress and Clearance Center on Highway 41 in Cartersville, 1 block south of Home Depot.
Hey, I'm Bria at the Herb Shop of Cartersville. I wanted to talk to you all about CBD. I know you've probably heard about it. There's so many people that are benefiting. A lot of my customers come in and it helps them with arthritis, pain, chronic migraines, even sleep disorders, anxiety, daily stress. And it comes in cream form, capsule form, and water-soluble liquid. We only carry 2 lines because we want to use the highest quality out there for you. So come in, try it, give me your feedback, get a brochure, and educate yourself about quality CBD hemp oil.
I'm Glenda Mitchell with Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. If you've been involved in an accident, give me a call. Let me help you. I give every client my personal cell phone number so you can call or text me anytime.
Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. We come to you.
Hey guys, David Franklin here. I'm with Dr. Marc Feuerbach, who is the superintendent for Cartersville City Schools. And Mark, listen, man, we work together. Once again, I just want to say thank you for all you're doing, because I run into so many families and so many kids that what you do is helping to build them and to change lives.
I appreciate
so listen,
it.
thank you.
Thank you.
And but listen, we're part of an initiative, and they just watched the video of the 3 of us with Dr. Phillip Page, but I wanted to drill down a little bit further about why do you think this is so important? I mean, you shared a little bit, but expand on it.
Yeah, I just think, I said earlier, it sounds like such a basic concept, sleep. Yeah, we know the importance of sleep, but do we really know the importance of sleep? It benefits everybody, but we find that more and more people are not getting sleep because of more and more distractions. Adults and kids, alike. And granted, you have a lot of responsibility as an adult, and that may impact why you're, not sleeping as much. But we also can have distractions that we can control, especially with our youth, that may help them have a better bedtime routine, be able to get to bed, sooner, because sleep is important. We talked about that earlier. And so what can we do to help just promote that idea? Because we're seeing more and more kids distracted, and those distractions can impact either A, the time that they go to sleep, and it relates to then not having enough sleep, or B, they have a tough time maybe shutting down and getting quality sleep.
Mark, when a kid shows up at school and he hadn't had good sleep, he doesn't pay attention as well.
That's right. I don't pay attention either. I don't get
That's
good
right.
night's sleep. But there's a lot of truth that there is. I mean, the research shows it. And if a child comes to school without adequate sleep, it's very hard for them to pay attention, to retain knowledge, to really function like they should throughout that day.
You think it might lead to discipline problems?
Absolutely. I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, who wouldn't, possibly have some issues if they're not having enough sleep? And again, is it going to solve the problem? Maybe not, but could it help? Absolutely.
Yeah. And guys, I think that's one of the things that we identified, something that's incredibly simple that could start making a difference. And it'll help a kid in school succeed. And that's what all of us, we want our kids and our families to flourish.
That's right.
And that's, Mark, you mentioned distractions. I've had a conversation, wait, where's that thing? Oh, yeah. That's a distraction right there, isn't it?
It is. And I tell people all the time, I get pretty passionate about it. Because on one hand, it has made life so much easier, But on another hand, it has really become a major distraction in people's lives. Just a recent study I read talked about how with kids, and really they're saying with adults too, if it's present, if it's near you, it's very hard for you to focus on whatever the task is at hand. So if that's present, it's going to be hard for you to give your all to that task. With it being gone, it actually alleviates some of the tension, the anxiety that you might be feeling having to check it all the time, and you can solely dedicate your time to that. And so that's just with it being present, but there's all the alerts and notifications, and it's always going off. And it used to be, I remember when I was a kid, it was, make sure you're not watching too much TV, or make sure you're not playing too many video games late into the night. Well, those are still issues, but that has begun, that consumes a lot of people's time, even down to elementary age kids, and we just have to be conscientious of that, make sure we have things in place to make sure that it's not impacting us in a negative way.
Guys, one of the things that I didn't grow up with the technology, but I taught with all our student ministers, and what they see is kids are up texting each other 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, playing video games. Counseling service out in Austin, Texas, their biggest increase has been people 35 to 45, males being fired because they're staying up playing video games. Yeah. Because it's addictive. Yeah. It's addictive.
David, it's funny you say that about just communicating and texting late at night. When I was growing up, before cell phones, if I wanted to call my friend David, I called his parents' house if I'm a 4th grader and I want to see if, David can go outside and meet up, or, 6th grader. I had to call my friend's family to then talk to my friend. Well, today, if I'm a 12-year-old and I have my own cell phone and there's really no rules, I can be texting through all hours of the night, especially if I'm allowed to have it in my room or whatever. And again, that is impacting this consistent bedtime, and it's impacting the amount of sleep I get, and that does have a negative effect on how students can perform.
Yeah. Guys, the plan is very simple. It's kicked off on a Sunday morning, and we're asking all of our churches to actually talk about this as an issue to help families flourish. And then Mark, the city school and the county school systems are blitzing in the backpack and trying to put it on social media. And so we need your help in getting this word out, because as we know, you don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
And so, we didn't have this growing up. So we've had to learn this kind of stuff. So you can share this with people to say, hey, listen, making sure your kids have a consistent bedtime is huge. Making sure they don't have electronics in bed late at night is just huge. Yeah. I mean, it's going to make for kids' success, and all of us want our kids to make straight A's and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and I think too, we're passionate about our kids and our families, in our community, and that's what we want. We want our kids to be successful. We want our families to be successful. We want our community to be successful. And so, can we pay attention to something that seems so small, but yet is a really big deal?
It's a big deal. So this is one little thing, and we're actually exploring other things that might be able to do. So, but this is the first one. So start the year off with a consistent night's sleep. Listen, Mark, thank you for what you do.
Appreciate
and listen, thank you for y'all for what you do. But share this with other folks and make sure we help us get the word out that says sleep does matter. So listen, God bless you and thank you. And by the way, pray for our schools, because leaders need it and those kids need it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joshua Goodman with Elite Stone Supply. We sell everything from hardscaping, landscaping, stone, Husqvarna equipment, and premier portable buildings. We can make them from 6x10 all the way up to 16x40. We make garden sheds, garages, cabins, barns, anything you can think of, we can make it happen. Do you need to store Christmas stuff? Do you need to store a lawnmower? We can take care of that. Do you need to get away? Do you need a pool house by your pool? We can make it happen. Come check us out at Elite Stone Supply.
Hey everybody, this is Kelly Jones with Kennesaw Transportation, and I have a job for you. We are always looking for good over-the-road drivers. We have teams, we have solos, we have a 2-day orientation that pays you $400, a $2,500 sign-on bonus, and we have a $10,000 seniority bonus for every 5 years. If you're looking for a new career, we can help you. If you're looking to change jobs, we can help you. Give me a call. Can't wait to hear from you. Thanks.
Hello, Cartersville. If you haven't been by lately, come on by and check us out. We've totally revamped the store. We've added a lot more large capacity washers for your big loads. We have 40 pounders, 60 pounders, and 80 pounders for those huge loads. If you've got large bedding, come on by and see us. We've got the machine you need from a single person all the way up to a multi-family. If you're tired of doing laundry yourself, we offer a wash, dry, and fold service where you can drop it off. A few hours later, come back, it's ready to wear. We're located at 406 North Tennessee Street. It's All American Coin Laundry. Come by and see us for all your laundry needs.
Right now we're on the side of 41. And every day when I drive by Target, I see this gentleman sitting out here on the side of the road. So I thought I'd walk up and talk to him and see who he is and see what this is about. What's your name?
Brother Tony Mullinax.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir, nice to meet you.
Why are you out here every day beside Target with your sign and I see you got your Bible, you got your radio to listen to, and what are you out here for?
Well, basically about 38 years ago, a little 18-year-old boy heard about the love of Christ. Driving home work one day, driving up this road, got on the radio station, country music. I didn't listen to nothing else, didn't know nothing about God, or I knew the name Jesus, but didn't know nothing about the Lord. But a man on the radio station said, it's Thanksgiving this week, God bless America. Well, that planted a seed. I drove 11 miles home, had a wife, a little old boy, a month old, got thinking about that. Walked into a church Thanksgiving Sunday, 1971. Heard the love of Christ, got saved, never got over it. And so I've been trying to tell about Jesus ever since.
How many people do you talk to a day out here?
Well, on average, it's 10 to 30. Now, right here on this concrete, in the last 5 years, it's been between 6,000 and 8,000 people. Yesterday, there's probably about 15.
How long have you been doing this, sitting on this
curb? Doing it, well, I've been here in Cartersville since I'd come back. That's my hometown here, and came back about 1 or 2, here 4 years, and then been back a year. And been across from South Carolina to Texas. But I started in 1982 over in Cedartown, Georgia, Highway 27. Been out on the street doing street evangelism about 27 years. And thousands of people. But the main ministry is sowing the seed of the hundreds of thousands that you see just drive by every day. It's the biggest church in the country, somebody said, you seen the church Brother Tony's got down on the highway. Well, they attend every service, every day of the week. They stop, we pray, we tell about Jesus, we read the Bible. You get them from the educated to the uneducated, every walk of life. Right. Everything you could think of in life, every question. Some people hate God, some people love God, some people want God. And so you get all aspects of it. And so we just sow the seeds. Somebody said, well, Brother Tony said, you just I don't do a whole lot. And I said, well, they said, how many? I said, well, really, it don't matter. I said, it mattered to me, and I was just one. And so if I can help one person come to know Christ, and that sign says real peace. Right. Eternity, knowing Christ takes care of eternity. But Jesus said on this earth, said man's days are few and full of trouble. Said the peace I give, the world can't give, neither can they take it away. All right. So you can have the real peace no matter what the economy is or how the world's going. Yep. And you can have the peace of God. And so I know people can have that. Yesterday I had up a sign in my county, in our city. Yep. 208, 12,000 people committed suicide. Whoa. In 209, they put out last week in the paper here 37. Ooh. That's 3 a month. That's almost 1 a week. Yep. I've had them come up here, little 18-year-old boys, had them come this last week, said I don't want to live no more. Oh, mercy. I got a little boy come out of Florida, was living in Canton, come through, headed to Cherokee County, he's 22-year-old. Yep. He said, I don't even want to live no more. I said, I'm tired. He got down on his knees right there with tears and asked the Lord to come in his heart. I had one Bible left. I gave it to him, told him, I said, son, when you get to Atlanta, you go to this church, and you go till you get strong enough that the world can't influence you, and you can influence him. Some people I never see no more. I see them one time in life, And but it's the same story for everybody.
Yeah.
Whosoever will. Jesus, he said, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." He don't kick the door open and drag people in.
Right.
He says, if you'll come, you can take the water of life freely.
Well, I want to tell you, I've enjoyed meeting you, and I hope some people will stop by and talk to you.
Yeah, they'll be stopping. And the story's the same. It's a new year, but the same Savior.
All right.
And so we just want to encourage people to know Christ.
Okay.
Let me say it, I told a lot of folks, there's a lot of gods they claim in this world, but all the gods of religion, as a little uneducated 15-year-old high school dropout, I've looked at them.
Yeah.
The Buddhists, the Hindus, the Muhammad. I said, I've looked at all of them, and every one of them says, you do for me, and I may let you go to heaven.
Thank you.
Jesus is the only one that says, I done for you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for stopping.
I enjoyed it.
And good to be with you.
Good to be with you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, this is Joe Wilson, co-owner of Parnick Jennings Funeral Home, Cartersville's locally owned funeral home, serving all of Bartow County since 1977. The biggest difference of our funeral home here in Bartow County, Cartersville, is that we are a locally owned funeral home. We make all our decisions right here in the funeral home. When people walk in the door, they're going to meet the owner and know that we're making decisions on what's best for the families that have placed their trust and confidence in us and the needs of our community. One thing we always say to families that place their trust in us is ask a family we have served. We want people to know that when they come here for probably one of the most difficult experiences in their life, that they can feel comfortable with us. On behalf of myself and all the staff here at Parnick Jennings Funeral Home, we want you to know it would be our honor to serve your family during your time of need. Please call us at 770-382-0034.
Hi, welcome to Spencer Family Medicine. We're located on Henderson Drive in Weston Commons Shopping Center.
Unlike most medical clinics, we do labs right here in the office, including x-rays, saving you the hassle of scheduling yet another appointment across town.
Here at Spencer Family Medicine, we accept almost all insurance plans.
And we can almost always fit you in for same-day appointments.
We serve patients young to old.
From urgent care issues like broken bones to long-term issues like weight management and hormone therapy.
Not only that, but Dr. Spencer and staff are trained in aesthetic work.
So come to see us at Spencer Family Medicine. We would love for you to be a part of our family.
I'm Dr. Spencer, and I approve this message.
Okay, guys. Ready?
Okay. Ready, go.
Okay. 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 Bye. Okay.
Hey guys, David Franklin here with Dr. Phillip Page, Superintendent for Bartow County Schools. Doc, I remember getting the text from you when you were at some big conference about the kids that get a good night's sleep retain 50% more the next day. That blew me away, but talk about that.
Yeah, I was at a conference that they have for superintendents in the state of Georgia, and they had a neuroscientist speaking, and he made the comment that through his research, he has been able to prove that if a student or really anyone that gets 7 to 9 hours of good sleep per night, they are able to retain 50% more information the following day. So I text you right away because I know that as a community, we've been talking about what can we do to support our students and our families in Bartow County. And if we could just bring our community together and start really paying attention to sleep and its importance, and not only our kids being able to retain information, but even us as adults as we go and do our jobs each day, how much better we could be retaining 50% more of the information that we're supposed to get.
You know, guys, I was in on the ground floor of this whole Read to Grow thing, and when I saw, the statistics and the numbers of how important reading was, and future of all of life, reading makes a huge difference. You know, and so I've been in a classroom serving Phillip where trying to help a kid learn to read, right? When I found out if he didn't get a good night's sleep, he won't learn. 50% more retention. Yes. That blew my mind, and I thought, okay, how are they going to be successful by the time they're in the 3rd grade if they're not getting good sleep?
That's right.
So we were like, okay, surely we can do something about that. That's not that hard. But what we found is most people just don't know that kind of stuff.
They do not. So what we're excited to do in Bartow County School System and also in the Cartersville City School System is to come alongside the Bartow County community and to focus in on getting a good night's sleep through certain bedtime rituals for our students. And we're focusing in on our kindergartners through 5th grade, and but we're also doing it with our faith community and other parts of the community throughout the month of January. So what I'm excited is this is a community effort. This isn't something that we as schools are just trying to get across. It's not something that our faith community is just trying to get across, but this is something that we all see the importance in. So to come together starting January the 12th and going all the way through the month of January, focusing on those aspects of that allows families to flourish. And this first one being bedtime rituals for students. I can't wait to get into this and kicking it off.
You know, guys, who would have ever thought? I was blessed to grow up in a family that really had some good structure to it. And there's a reason that my brothers and I all did well. And my kids, we tried to do that. It does make a difference. And unfortunately, not everybody knows to do that. And so, if you will, would you help us out? Would you help us get the word out that just something as simple as a good night's sleep helps a person to flourish? That's not that big of a deal, but it really is. Yes, I mean, it really is.
And there are certain routines that students can adapt to, that if they do these simple routines before going to bed, a few hours, getting ready for bed, will allow them to get a better night's sleep, which will then go into retaining 50% more information the next day. That will transform our educational system if our kids are getting 50% more than they might without doing this simple sleep routine.
You know, Phillip, this is so crazy, but one of the questions, I just ask a lot of questions when I was talking to first grade teachers with Read to Grow and just ask them, you know, what would they really want in their classroom? And you know, a consistent bedtime was number 1 on the list. I tell you something else, and this surprised me, but no electronics in bed.
No electronics.
And simple stuff like that, y'all, makes a huge difference. And for me, I'm excited because the faith community kicks this off on Sunday morning in churches, but they're passing it out in Cartersville City School System and Bartow County Schools is going home in every backpack, kindergarten through 5th grade, which is an awesome thing. And you see this collaboration kind of, I mean, it's fun, guys. And I really appreciate the following thing. I'm excited to have leaders in Bartow County that we actually can talk together and strategize together and do something together because when you came, I told you this was a different kind of community.
It's a great opportunity for us as a school system to be part of a community that can really embrace what we're trying to do, and we can embrace what our community is trying to do to zero in really on our kids, but not only our kids, our families. And we're able to see our students grow, our families grow. That makes our community better. If you are a parent in the Bartow County School System and you have a kindergartner through 5th grader, make sure Monday, January 13th, you look in your child's backpack, and you're going to get some information that we're going to send home. And I ask you to partner with us as parents to make sure that your child has an opportunity to learn as much as they can when we have them in our school.
Guys, spread the word, put it on social media, put it on Facebook, every way you communicate. Call folks, and let's say you're like me, you're a little older. See, I'm older than you, Phillip. I've got grandkids. I've already told my kids at Christmas, now look, here's the importance. I gave them that sheet that y'all got. I gave them that sheet that says, look, you make sure my grandkids have a consistent bedtime. And they're doing that. But listen, what a great thing it is. Listen, thank you for what you do. Help get the word out on something simple, but it'll make a difference. And you can make a difference in somebody's life by simply helping pass the word out and then getting a good night's sleep. So, Phillip Page, thank you for being in Bartow County. We appreciate what the school's doing. And, man, God bless you. And thank you, Bartow County, for being better, making this a better place.
Thank you.